College acceptance letters are going to be arriving in the coming weeks. Many schools are making decisions now without considering ACT or SAT scores, and many reconsidered whether those scores should be necessary even after the pandemic. As Dan Grossman found, many major universities are not accepting those tests at all.
In Nikki Chun's voice,
students are far more than any number.
You can hear her passion.
We see you as a future agent of change in the STEM fields. So, come join Caltech.
And maybe that's why this year, as the director of admissions at the California Institute of Technology, she and the rest of the university leadership wanted to open their doors further by eliminating SAT and ACT scores.
It only makes our admissions committee think, what could happen if we gave this student the world, so to speak.
Across the country, hundreds of universities have made standardized test scores optional, saying they won't hold it against a student if they choose not to submit them. But Caltech is one of only a handful that won't accept them at all, since the pandemic has made it harder to take those tests. As the 9th-ranked university in the country, many might consider that a big change, one Nikki favors.
What happens when you can actually help a human being reach a level of their own potential that they may not even be aware of?
It's also a change others might not favor.
Can you say that test optional truly doesn't matter?
Micah Edwards, a senior in high school, and her father Michael are a bit skeptical.
It just didn't make sense for me that for their brand, they were willing to take away something that's been so important for all these years.
Michael's main fear is readiness. Will the schools Micah applies to attract the same threshold of intelligence without its primary barometer?
Yeah, it is a great equalizer, it's supposed to be.
Eva Ade, a school consultant and test tutor, doesn't think so.
Your chances of getting into college increases dramatically with test scores.
At UPenn, admission to this year's incoming freshmen was 50% higher with test scores than without. Georgetown's was higher too, according to both schools' admissions numbers.
The ideal student is one that is thirsty for the unknown.
But even without, Nikki is steadfast in her belief that what her university is doing is holistic and offering opportunity to those who might not get it otherwise.
Students feel seen. They feel seen for more than a test score, and that energizes me.
I'm Dan Gross.